we breathe in oxygenated air and we breathe out air rich in carbon dioxide. So does this conversion from oxygen to carbon dioxide take place in the lungs? Well, no. Let us see where this conversion is taking place. So we breathe in through our nose, and then the air travels through the trachea, the bronchi, the bronchioles, and further it reaches these sac-like structures which are known as the alveoli. Now the walls of these alveoli are surrounded by these blood vessels. So the oxygen in the air gets diffused through these blood vessels into the blood. So the oxygen is then carried by the blood through these blood vessels and taken to all parts of the body. Now the body releases carbon dioxide. Now this carbon dioxide is again carried by the blood through these blood vessels and they are brought back to the alveoli. So now the carbon dioxide rich air is present inside the lungs, and so they are getting excreted through the lung again from the nose. Now we require energy to do any kind of work, be it physical work or mental work. So what is providing us with the energy? Well, we eat food so that we can get more energy. So the glucose that we eat gets converted to a molecule known as pyruvic acid. This pyruvic acid, along with oxygen, produces carbon dioxide and ATP, which is the energy currency. Now this entire process that takes place within a cell is known as internal respiration. So what is happening inside the cell is a two-step process. In the cytoplasm, the glucose that we intake gets broken down into a chemical known as pyruvic acid. Now this pyruvic acid and oxygen that we are breathing in together enters the mitochondria and they form carbon dioxide, water vapor and ATP, which is the energy currency of the cell. So the more amount of food and oxygen we'll take in, the more energy we will get in our body. Now the carbon dioxide which was being produced during the internal respiration is brought back to the alveoli, and from the alveoli it is excreted through the nose by expiration. So why do we pant so much while running? Well, this is because when we are running, all our muscles are working vigorously. Our muscles are contracting and relaxing very fast. And for this contraction and relaxation, a lot of energy is required. But we are not breathing in at the same rate. So our body is not getting enough of oxygen, which is required to produce energy. And that is why we pant and gasp for more oxygen so that it fulfills the requirement of our body. When we gasp, we tend to take more of air that is rich in oxygen. So our cells are getting all this oxygen, and together with the glucose that we have intaken, it produces energy. So this energy is required to do all kinds of work.